So you're thinking about moving to Sandpoint, Idaho, and you want to get all the little details that you can. You want to learn about what the downtown looks like, different price ranges in town, some of the amenities, all of those things. Well, then you are in the right spot, because in this video we're going to cover that. I'm going to take you to 4 different houses in different price ranges, all within downtown Sandpoint. We'll do some driving, we'll do some drone shots, so you can kind of get a lay of the land and really understand what it looks like to live here in Sandpoint, Idaho. If this is your first time to the channel, be sure to subscribe, tap that notifications bell so you can be the first to learn about the current market conditions here in North Idaho and Sandpoint, Idaho. My name is Seth. I'm a retired police officer. My wife's name is Kristen, and we get calls, texts, and emails all the time from people just like you looking to find more information about North Idaho, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, Sandpoint, Idaho, all of the wonderful towns here in Idaho. So whether you're looking to move in 6 days or 6 months, give us a call, text, or email. We would love to help you make that smooth move right here to Sandpoint, Idaho. All right, we are cruising up on the first house of the day, and I just wanted to touch on some of the things that I love about Sandpoint. The population is about 8,500, which sounds really small, and a lot of people have the impression that Sandpoint is a very small town and there's not going to be enough here for them. However, the next town north, Ponderay, has a Home Depot. There is a North 40, and if you don't know what North 40 is, picture Ace Hardware, Cabela's, and Tractor Supply get together and have a baby. That baby would be North 40. It's an awesome store. So all of those things are here. Grocery stores, gas stations, everything you need is here in Sandpoint. It's not that small of a community. Now, there's no Costco, so if you need to do your Costco run, it's an hour drive down to Coeur d'Alene. You can do that every couple of weeks and you're good to go. So don't feel like this is too small of an area. This first home right here is in the, let's see, $549,000. So it's on the, believe it or not, the lower price range of Sandpoint, and we're in downtown Sandpoint. So we're about a mile away from the beach and the downtown strip. So we're close to everything. Honestly, this little neighborhood here is not the best part of town, I've noticed. Lots of multifamily living. Homes don't seem as well kept. But it's here, and it's maybe affordable in your price range. So the first house we're looking at is right behind me, right here. So this one, 2-story, it's a 4-bed, 2.5 bath, 1,846 square feet, built in 1993, sitting on a 1/4-acre lot. So there's some value there if you're coming to town with a family. And when I say it's not the best part of town, this is still Idaho, and there are really no bad crime areas. It's not like that. It's just visually maybe not the most appealing little section of downtown Sandpoint, but that might not be a big deal to you. So there's the home. Check it out. Let's go check out the next one. We're going to bump the price range up just a little bit, and we'll see what we can get for that price range. So Sandpoint as a city sits about an hour north of Coeur d'Alene. That puts you about an hour and 45 minutes to the Spokane International Airport. It sits in Bonner County, and it's right on the shore of Lake Pend Oreille, which is a huge lake, bigger than Coeur d'Alene, and very deep and wonderful location. The landscape is a little bit more rugged outside, which is extremely beautiful in my opinion. Big mountains, big trees. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous place. Niche.com rates Sandpoint as total livability at a B and schools at a B+. So schools are good, livability overall is very good, and the reason you see that B level is things like a lack of nightlife can kind of bring that rating down a little bit. Affordability, so it's clearly, I showed you that last home, it's not the most affordable place to live. And the nightlife, I could care less about that. I'm asleep at 9 o'clock every night anyway, so it doesn't matter to me, and it may not matter to you as well. But those are kind of some of the criteria that you will see that may affect the livability index on niche.com. This next house, so we've jumped up about $100,000 in price, and we're at $650,000. We're about 2 minutes away from the last one, and as I can see here, the streets have widened out. Nice wide streets. It's quieter. It's clearly a little bit of an older community. The trees are big and it's established. But so for that $100,000 price range, we're still looking at a 4-bed. It's a 3-bath, built in 1991, and it's 2,069 square feet right here. So you're jumping up in neighborhoods, a little bit higher quality. Still close to everything. We're just as close as we were on the last home to the downtown area. Short bike ride away, and you'd be there. You could be to the city beach. So that's kind of the good thing about Sandpoint is it's so accessible. So you can live in the downtown here, and you can get everywhere just a couple minutes on a bike if you wanted to do that. All right, we're gonna jump price ranges again. So let's go check out the next one.
I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some loving, baby. No one else. Yeah. Let you down.
We have jumped up to $850,000 in our little hunt today of price ranges in Sandpoint, Idaho. This one is 2 blocks from the lake, less than a mile to the downtown strip. And this is a really cute neighborhood. These are all like older looking craftsman homes. The home that we're about to show you is not that old. It's built in 2016, but the neighborhood has that look to it. Nice wide street, sidewalks right here. As you can see, lots of boats. So we're clearly very close to the lake. This is a great spot. One other thing I wanted to touch on today is I get a lot of pushback on our channel. I get some nasty comments here and there, believe it or not, from local people that don't want out-of-towners to move here and change things. So I always promise that I will kind of mention this. North Idaho is a very welcoming place. It's also very conservative. So if you come here or plan to come here and try to change the politics, you'll get a lot of pushback. That's not to say you should feel unsafe or anything like that. It's just people like it the way it is, and they don't want it to change. It's a wonderful, safe community. It is very conservative, so if you don't like God, country, and guns, you might not fit in here. That doesn't mean you'll feel unsafe or you'll get run out of town or anything like that. I'm not saying that. It's just you might not feel as comfortable as those that do love those things feel here. So just wanted to throw that out there. This next house, there it is right behind me. This one's super cool looking. Looks great. There is a garage in the back, a 2-car garage in the back. Like I said, we're about 2 blocks from the lake. This is a 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 2,344 square feet, and we have now jumped up into the $850,000 price range for this one. So something to keep in mind. All right, we are about to crack $1 million on the next home. Let's go see what that will get you here in Sandpoint. This next one is really special. I'm so close to the lake, I think I could throw a rock and hit it. It's just over on the other side of those homes there. We are in they call this the South Sandpoint district or neighborhood. Like I said, very close to the lake, also still very close to downtown. We're just 2 minutes away from the last home that I just showed you. This next one now, so we're sitting at $1.2 million. We've jumped up quite a bit. The home is gorgeous. The neighborhood is really what I wanted to show you here, because you know, when you are near a beach or near the ocean or a lake, you can kind of feel it, that vibe. Well, it feels like that. It feels like a little waterfront community right here. It's really cool. And this home has deeded lake access. So it's not on the water, but very close by. You can get on the water. You have deeded access to it. So it's always your private little area of the lake, which is really cool. Next best thing to living on the lake. This is the home right here. So you can see it's got a kind of a cool architecture to it. It is an older home. It was built in 1955. It's 4,144 square foot, 5-bed, 4-bath. Like I said, it's listed at $1.2 million. But that's the price you end up paying when you're this close to the lake and you have deeded lake access. So homes like this are super special. This would be a great area to live. You could still jump on the bike path and be downtown. You can get to the lake. Everything you would want right here in Sandpoint, Idaho. So what a great value. I know it doesn't sound like a great value, but trust me, it's a great value for those looking to have all of those amenities. It's really hard to find something like this right here. Thank you for joining me today on this tour of homes in Sandpoint. We hit price ranges at $550,000, $650,000, $850,000, and $1.2 million, and kind of showed you some of the neighborhoods. We did some drone shots of the area, the downtown city beach, just to kind of get an overall feel for the different things you can have here in Sandpoint, Idaho. So whether you're looking to move in 6 days or 6 months, give us a call, text, or email. We would love to help you make that smooth move right here to Sandpoint, Idaho.